Welcome. My name's Emma. Welcome to Meadow and Honey Farms. So we've been busy the last couple of weeks. We have started doing our olive trees. So we've planted 40 olive trees. We started off with digging the trench. So we had not really much water around the property. So there was a little tap near the chicken coop that we connected to. So we had to dig a trench from one side of the property to the other. So actually my husband and my daughter, my daughter helped out with that. We had to dig, it was quite a long trench. So what we're going to do down the track is actually get a trencher and go from, I guess, front to the back of the property. But just to get the olive trees in, we had to go to the side. So we dug not a very deep trench. Luckily, we actually had some water pipes, the 25 mil standard water pipe on the property that they had. We actually reused it. And went right across to the other side of the property. We had to just get some uprights and some taps. So we allowed for water to the actual garden beds, 2 outlets for the field and 1 for a bit of a garden bed. So we're going to have an upright for the car park area. So we're going to have some trees and a little bit of a garden bed. And then we've got our last upright towards the end where we're actually planting our olive trees. So to get the ground ready for the olive trees, we had to just scrape it. So my dad actually did that for me. So he scraped along the boundary. So we got our tractor out, so our little John Deere tractor, and we tilled the ground. That just allowed us to aerate it a little bit and also a little bit easier to dig. So we planted our olive trees. So they're spacing, I think I calculated to do about 5 meters apart, but we ended up putting them just a little bit shorter. So I think they've got a spacing of 4 meters, but we're going to keep them a little bit smaller, not as big, especially because we're going to use them for the olives. So I feel like trimming them will be easier for us to actually harvest them, and just a little bit easier because we're going to have our driveway right next to that to go down to the side. It might get a bit too bushy if we have let them go too big. So the olive trees that we got are Frantino. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. So they're a nice oil olive. We are going to get some olives to pickle as well, but I think we're going to put them in a different spot, maybe near our orchard or maybe near our garden bed here. So I'm not really sure where we're going to put those. We might get a couple of trees. So we did plant 40 olive trees, so it's a bit of a it's going to be a bit of a struggle to probably harvest them, but I think we'll get used to that. But it's going to be a good quantity of oil, especially maybe down the track we could try and sell some, but just for us personally, that's going to be a good quantity to give to some family. So we got some 13 mil, just your standard black pipe hose. We actually went along and punctured the hose and put our drippers in. So we're actually just done one side of the olive, and I think once they get a little bit bigger and a bit more established, we'll go and puncture the other side and add another dripper. But for now, this is going to work perfect, just having that one on the one side. But yeah, we're very excited to actually get them in the ground, and it was quite a cute family moment, us planting it out, especially with my daughter. But I'll add those clips in now, and so you can enjoy that. So yeah, the Frantino, so they're all planted now, the olive trees. So yeah, very excited to looking forward to seeing these grow and getting some oil. And it'll be good to share the process along the way of how we harvest them. And we'll see you in the next video.